neighbourhood family whose house was deemed unlivable.
We continue to believe that work is the best route out of poverty.
Work is the best route out of poverty. Why are 4 out of 5 people still in low-paid jobs 10 years later?
I've emailed The Times, Radio Kent, Women's Hour, Radio 4. All of these entreaties have fallen on deaf ears. Well, my name's Sean Doherty. I was born in Folkestone on the 7th of January 1957. Sometimes life seems to me, at least, like having a very complex jigsaw puzzle with some of the most integral pieces missing. Apparently the technical medical term for it is dissociative amnesia. I come here in difficult moments sometimes when the world is really maddening and getting me down, and I look here and I take a few big lungfuls, big gulps of cold salt air, and I look out and I think, gritty little Dover, on the bones of your arse, I love you, darling. Oh, look at that.
When was the first time you realised that
that my landlord was going to be a problem? From the first time I met him. He's breaking all the rules. When I first moved here, it was a different landlord. And he was a sweetheart. He was a lovely guy. He was Polish, and his name is Julian Skalski. We cracked along, and he wasn't always trying to wring the last penny out of me. Whereas Mr. John Kenneth Cornford, in view of his past track record, I can't say the same. I have to keep a captain's log for everything because my landlord gave me Section 21 on the 14th of February this year. I've been standing my ground, take me to court. And we haven't got any further than this. Remember that fateful night you stayed and you fell through the floor?
Oh, right, yeah.
Would you be prepared to be interviewed for that?
Yeah.
Well, I'll catch up with you before Christmas.
Right, then, sure.
You're right, you're down.
All right, I'll be right.
All right, sweetheart. She's got a few mental health problems. A good few years ago down the line, she was homeless on the bones of her arse. And I said, look, can you get your stuff into a taxi? If so, here's the taxi fare. This is where I live. I'll see you in an hour. And it was all as quick and as sweet as that.
I do tend to zone off a little bit as my mental health. If I look at it's my concentration level. I do look people in the eyes as well when I talk to them, but if you need to turn away, you turn away. Been friends for 20 plus years. We bumped in at the Hoverport. I was about to become homeless and he looked after me. We've been platonic friends ever since. I got here, I think Sean was cooking in the kitchen and I went to the bathroom, to the toilet, tried to wash my hands and I fell through the floor.
I hear a scream in the middle of the night and I go out there and find her up to her thigh, fallen through the floor.
I really did hurt myself and it could have been a lot worse. If I'd gone all the way through, I could be dead.
It's fire unsafe, it's gas unsafe, it's cold, it's damp. I believe my landlord is acting illegally in every which way, and there are many, many hundreds of thousands of people that are in the same situation as me.
When I've told him to move from here, and he's never listened, he hasn't wanted to move from here because this is his home. We'd like to see him with a nice council pad. But now he's on the right track with you, doing this film, and he did listen to us after all. it.